Hey there, Pisces. It's good to see you. I'm Michelle B, and it's time for a little relationship check-in. See what's happening out there that certain Pisces need to know. If you resonated with the title of this video, then there's probably some messages in there, something that you need to hear. And make sure that you're subscribed, Pisces, if you want to be in the loop on those weekly and monthly readings as they come out. I like to focus on purpose, prosperity, and love. So here we go. What kinds of messages are coming out for Pisces? I'm just going to have to force it a little bit. Five of Swords in a connection where, oh, it's you this time. You realize that, I mean, the message, even if it's not something you asked for, it's a message that needs to come to you. It's you. You're like kind of taking advantage of a situation. Somebody's really into you, and you're like, I have no intention actually I have no intention of actually carrying this out for very long. I'm just taking the attention for what is there. Okay. And the other person kind of realizes this, that they're like, yeah, I mean, I don't think they're really that into me, but neither of you want to be alone. Well, neither of you want to be alone. Because that Hermit is there in the reverse. It's like, but you know, even though we don't really actually like each other that much, okay, we don't want to be by ourselves. So, well, I mean, what's the outcome of this? Let's ask. What's the outcome of this? The Ace of Swords. This is like this. With the Five of Swords being there and the Ace of Swords being in reverse, it's like you guys can't really talk to each other. There's this disconnect, this what is it? I forget the term for it when your reality doesn't line up with where you really want to be, who you want to be. Oh shit, cognitive dissonance. That's it. There's a cognitive dissonance between who you both want to be, particularly you, but because I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to the partner. There's a cognitive dissonance between who you want to be and the behaviors that you're engaging in. So it's like, do you really want to keep doing that? You know you're not really into this person, but like they ask you out and you're like, okay, I'll go hang out with them. And you know, you invite them over because you're bored, and it's like, you know you want better. It's not easy. The dating world is not easy these days because so many people are just trying to do it online. You can't just like ask somebody out when you're not supposed to, at least when you see them on the street. Oh no, don't do that. The magician is here. It's like, okay, go ahead and make your life. Make your life the way you want it to be. Don't wait for other people. That's what's been happening so far for you, Pisces, or what for a particular Pisces that need to hear this message, okay, is that there are like people that just kind of come into your life and you're like, about them, but you're like, I do like the attention. So you just go with the flow, but they're not like what you really want, right? And we know that Pisces has love on this pedestal, that like they desire this perfect relationship, and it's never quite there. Well, I mean, we have to work with the reality is what nobody's perfect, and we work with what we have. But if you're just waiting for somebody to kind of float into your life, you're not really being proactive about it either. So, my guidance for you through the tarot with that magician is, what is it that, like, if you were to write down the characteristics of your ideal dream partner, where would that person be? What would that person be doing? What would that person's interests be, right? Put yourself there. And you'll be surprised what you end up bouncing into when you put yourself in the environment of your ideal partner. When you put yourself in the vibration of your ideal partner, how are you behaving? As a mirror, a reflection of the partner that you want to find. The things that you're doing, that's what attracts the partners that you have, which are not like that great, right? You're not admiring them by any means. If you want a partner that you admire, then you have to be an admirable person. That might mean having to do your own thing for a little while. Having to, like, wander in the wilderness and fumble around. And really, I feel like you're losing your identity in your partners as you float from one to the other, from one not ideal partner to the next one. You're just kind of like sinking into their identity and you don't really know who you are. Get to know who you are. Because the traits that we would give our ideal partner, those are really traits that we would like to have ourselves. So work on those traits for yourself. And do it on your own. That's okay. It won't hurt anything. You don't have to have a backup. You don't have to have a backup relationship in order to let go of the relationships that aren't fully satisfying that you have. Okay, Pisces, that's where I leave off. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed so you can be in touch with those weekly and monthly readings. I've been Michele B, and I will see you later.